Let's take a look at the founding of Rome. Rome is located on the Italian peninsula, right here on the Tiber River. It began as a small riverside village on an important turn in the Tiber River. That turn was important because it was a center for trade. Here is the turn in the Tiber River. And in this particular turn, there's an island in the middle of the river called the Tiber Island. Off to the east of it are a series of 7 hills upon which Rome would be built. Here you can see all of the hills. That will make up Rome. The important thing about the growth of Rome was that it started out as a mere settlement. But over time, it grew to a commerce center. And this was its importance: trade. Because of its position on the river, Rome would become a trading center between its Etruscan neighbors in the north and those that lived south of it. Of course, the Romans had their own explanation for the founding of Rome, and it went back to the Greek-Trojan War. When the Greeks finally made their way into the city of Troy, Aeneid and his family escape. They then undertake a long and perilous voyage that takes them eventually to the area around Rome. This area right here. And there they settle. His descendants become the Latins. On this map, we can see the place the Latins played in the distribution of people in Italy. To the north of them are the Etruscans. They played a very prominent role in early Italian history. In the south of the country are where the Greeks have settled. These are Greek settlements. In between them, we find the Latins and Rome. The Roman poet Virgil created the long narrative poem about the adventures of Aeneid. It became the national epic poem. All Romans knew it. It represented the foundation of Rome, and because the Romans believed that they were the descendants of the Trojans, they saw an important future ahead of them, a future that they set out to make a reality. So far, we've got the Latins in place, but what about Rome itself? For Rome itself, the local establishment myth is built around Romulus and Remus. These are twin boys who were left abandoned. They were found by a she-wolf and raised until they become young men. Romulus and Remus found the city of Rome. They build the city walls. In the process of building the walls, Romulus and Remus have a falling out. They have a fight, a serious fight. The result is Romulus kills Remus. And so the story goes. From the city founded by Romulus and Remus grew the great imperial capital of Rome. It was a legend that the Romans were willing to embrace. It foretold what they believed to be their destiny. And they were not surprised that over the centuries they would end up being the rulers of the entire Mediterranean area.